add our marker, talk about the deck, and maybe we'll upload this to YouTube, you know, if we do well. All right. Grixis Demonic Pact. It is a list we played against last night. Asked the person and they were willing to give us the list. This has several cards that I just like playing, and so that's why we're playing it today. 25 lands, a couple guesses on the lands because that was out of the screenshot. Some ops, fatal pushes, and Thoughtseize just to cantrip through, destroy some creatures, and or slow my opponent down through Thoughtseizing. Blink of an Eye here is a way to return non-land permanents to its hand. What's nice here is that we can actually blink our Demonic Pact if we're failing to find the Harmless Offering. We can also blink troublesome things for my opponent as well, so it goes both ways. Jace is just a nice looting kind of effect, and if he actually does flip, we can utilize our graveyard for a little bit of extra digging, removal, whatever it may be. Narset's here to find Harmless Offering or to find Painful Truce, Ops, Blinks, whatever it may be. K-Command is here as a good utility card, making things die, dealing damage, killing artifacts. Set of Demonic Pacts. This is actually how we win the game. So by playing a Demonic Pact, we can then toss it over to our opponent with a Harmless Offering, and from there, they'll lose the game. Dig Through Time to finish it off. Excellent card. We're going to be trying to fill our graveyard up pretty quickly, and so Dig Through Time can find Demonic Pact, Harmless Offering, or other cards we need. Sideboard is just a plethora of just random things. This is probably due to the opponent, or not, well, it was the opponent at the time, but our deck creator just trying to get a few things sorted out. Some things that we've changed. We added a Languish here just as an extra board wipe type effect, and we've added an Anger of the Gods instead of Radiant Flames. I think Anger of the Gods has more purpose in this versus the Radiant Flames. That is the 75 as best as we've put it together, and we're going to run it in the league and see what happens. What's up, Odysseus? People are rushing. You expected it? Pact doesn't reset when passed to opponent right. No, it doesn't. So basically, what the idea here is, in a perfect world, will Demonic Pact deal 4, gain 4. That's pretty good. Removal, essentially. We can make them discard. We can draw cards, and then we can pass. What we could also do is just do 2 of these, and then if they're a control deck, just here, have it. We'll see how it works. Just switch his control. And look at all these Pioneer PTQs. Maybe we'll play in one. Ironically, the one that I was going to play in, because I was going to have Friday off, it was going to be during the day like it's always is. They decided to put it at midnight, and I have things to do on Saturday. Great. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Let's go, guys. We are going to harmlessly offer the Demonic Pact. And when we do this tonight, we will ask our opponents, are you Gideon? Or are you not Gideon? Avaros, put that sword away. You know what? Avaros says he has a sword. Fine. Unmodded. Done. He showed off a sword. Doesn't appreciate his green sword. Done. Unmodded. In before 3 Gideon decks. Don't do this to me, Zale. Alright. I won the die roll. I would like to play first. I have a bit of a slow hand here. I do have a Painful Truce and an Opt. Thoughtseize. All the swords belong to Zale. Varus is just a slime ball now. Oh, let's see here. These are kind of the interesting lands coming into play tapped. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Nothing too drastic happens on turn 1 in Pioneer. So we're going to try it. Yeah. Logical. Yep, Odysseus. Blink. We were looking at Blink. We'll see how it goes. Wow, what? Desorted. Does that... Desorted. It looks like he has a sword. Maybe Varus is going crazy. Resorted. Huh. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think that sword ever went anywhere. He's losing his mind. Alright, our opponents Having a good... Oh. They disconnected. They don't wish to fight the Demonic Pact. This is like last night. Last night, turn 3, play Teferi, opponent concedes the entire match. Has that ever happened to anyone? Play a card, turn 3, nope, done. Walk, pick up, out the door. Out the door. It's come close for us before. Let's see here. While we're waiting, I'm gonna fix my stream just briefly. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, I think they're back. Oh, I was gonna fix the stream. Okay. We'll do it between. We'll do it between. Alright, Drowned Catacombs pass turn. This way I can either Thoughtseize or Opt. If they look threatening, I'll Thoughtseize. My opponent's skipping their turn. They skip their turn. I'm gonna Thoughtseize them and see what's up. Elvish Mystic, Possibility Storm. Main. What do I just take here? He probably did F6. Let's just take Ronas because it's hard for me to kill. And we'll put this into play untapped and use my Opt at end step. Possibility Storm deck. Wow! Forest. Elvish Mystic. I think it was the other one, but oh well. Not too concerned. Opt. Bottom that Opt. Pull a Jace. Fatal Push. Play a Jace. Fatal Push. Pa-pow. Pa-pow. It's all coming together. All coming together, guys. Opponent did F6 through their turn, aside from that small faux pas. Elvish of Llanowars. Alright. Let's... 1, 2, 3. This would be 4. Let's use Jace first. I don't think I need a second Painful Truce. I might not need the blink of an eye. Although I could double blink of an eye here. Is that greedy? Let's get rid of this Painful Truce. What if I just double blink of an eye? That's just dumb. That's just dumb, guys. Why would you let me think about that? It's just Painful Truce. And we'll converge it so it's 3 damage to us. Looks good so far. Let's shock in here. Let's Fatal Push. Yes! Look at this coming together, guys. We're a turn away from ruining my opponent's life. So many green swords. There are a lot of you green sword people out there. Not sure how I feel about all this. Alright. Kiora. Kiora. How do we want to do this? I might want to Thoughtseize, honestly, to get rid of the Possibility Storm. That card actually sort of ruins me here. Let's Thoughtseize. Where is it? Take all the damages. Thoughtseize. I can't Demonic Pact after this, unfortunately. But I think this is the right play. Oh. Maybe I'm more worried about Chandra. Now we bounce Chandra. It's true, we could bounce Chandra. Do I have enough life? I probably do. Alright, we'll take Possibility Storm. We're gonna shoot this. And I can bounce. And pass the turn. Yeah, Storm is actually like a counter to Harmless Offering. It's really awkward. Alright, so 4 mana here. They're gonna play Chandra down. I think I just bounce right here. We'll just bounce right here so they have to replay this next turn. And we'll get a Demonic Pact down and have at my opponent. That's what you get for something. Let's see here. Uptick. Let's get a Demonic Pact down. I'll play the land tapped and pass the turn. So it's going to be Chandra played, and then I'll have 2 cards. I can refresh the Chandra as well again. We're at 5. Probably just shoot them, right? Let's just shoot Chandra here. Seems like one of the safer things to do here, just to gain some life. Could Thoughtseize. How much do I need this Jace? I probably don't really need Jace. What if I just play it so that they have to replay this again? I could even bounce. Bounce Kicker. Yeah, let's do this. Blink of an eye. Gonna Kicker it. Here, and then if I feel the need, I'll just Thoughtseize as well. So we can probably safely Thoughtseize it away or take something more painful here. Elvish Mystic, Love-Struck Beast, Chandra. Love-Struck Beast is a little bit of a frustrating card to deal with here. Chandra I probably can beat. Let's take the Love-Struck Beast here. I can probably beat Chandra. They'd have to pay the 4 mana again to play Chandra, which looks like the correct play to play. Maybe they'll get a land here and get their Mystic down. Did someone clear the chat? No. You reset. Welcome to the Matrix. Alright, Chandra's back for round 3. My opponent's almost forgotten to uptick Chandra. Almost. So here, feels safe to do the Demonic Pact, where we get rid of 2 cards here, because I can then... Target opponent discards 2 cards. So we clear their hand here. This will go away. Alright, everything's gone. Possibility plus Elvish Mystic. So let's Narset. Look at some cards. Whiff. So if they get exactly Possibility Storm here, it wrecks us. If I wait. Do I just pass this over now? They'll get to draw 2 cards. How dangerous could that be? It could be very dangerous. I don't need them drawing the cards. Alright, we'll pass turn and we'll just hope that they don't get exactly Possibility Storm off the top. They don't, but if I pass this and they get to draw 2 cards now and then they hit like Glorybringer, I'm not, I feel like I could lose. They don't get 2 cards? Yeah, they do. They get to choose. If I do it now, they do. They would draw 2 cards here, so we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I fear nothing here. Oh no, they're making mana. Okay. They made mana and played a land. Okay. Okay. Whew. We win the game. We win the game. Oh. Oh! Oh, kings. You're right. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. We could just hand it to them. Absolutely mind-boggling plays. Alright. Target opponent gains control of Demonic Pact. Have at it. They lose the game. We lose the game. Everyone loses the game. Here. For good measure, we'll show them we had another Demonic Pact. Opponent? Your choice. What would you like to do? Oh, wait. Lose the game. Lose the game. Out of the gates, we've got ourselves a win, everyone. Oh, baby. I'm going to bring this languish in. All right. Cry and anger might be okay-ish here. Fatal push to magma spray. I'm worried about that possibility storm. Maybe some disdainfuls and negates. Are you doing better than Evan? Let's drop one dig here. I think the fatal pushes are good. I think Thoughtseize are good. The painful truth was fantastic. Drop a K command. Maybe one Jace. I mean, Jace was really good. Value. I mean, we're on the draw. Maybe I drop a Thoughtseize because I'm bringing like this in. Everything was good. I like just want like maybe like Languish here. Languish, maybe like a couple Disdainfuls. And that's it. So like dig, K command, and maybe Jace out and Languish's Disdainfuls in. Like I like this negate too. They had quite a few Planeswalkers, but it's not guaranteed that's all they have. We can bring one in for Thoughtseize since I'm on the draw. I mean, like Duress seems okay as well as an alternate to negate. We'll make this slight change here. We're losing a fatal push, but we're bringing in a Languish. Hand looks fantastic. Let's run it. Cape. Cape. Can fatal push something. Can negate something. Ugh. Opponent, you're doing nothing. Nothing. Ha! Llanowar Elf. What's that do for you? Ha. Denied. Denied your mana ramp. Get it out of here. Green deck. Alright. We kind of did get away with a little bit of my opponent F16 through their first turn, so let's keep that in mind as well. That is something that did happen. Lovestruck Beast. There he be. There he be, the little one. There's Jace again. You know what? I'm just gonna pass. I can blink of an eye the Lovestruck Beast if I want to, or I can negate something that's more important. If Lovestruck Beast just chills here, I'm not too worried about him. But this is 4 mana. Surely they want a Chandra here. I might hold Fabled Passage as long as I can for alternate options. Alright. Let's just blink this. We gotta play the tempo game a little bit here, I think. K command. That's right, I'm just shocking it in. I don't care about my life total, guys. Varos has been winning too. We should be proud of him. Odysseus, we should. We're so brave on this stream? No, this isn't bravery. This is all about explaining to our opponent. Like, I could negate this. Is this worth a negate here? Because this is an adventure right now. Like, I can... Boom. I mean, this thing's kind of annoying to deal with. Boom. Die. Ha! Negated. Get to the graveyard. Get out of here. I will control an island. Let's just fake we have negate up. My opponent will respect me. I will make them respect me. Incoming bolt. Then we will ban our opponent for playing cards that are not allowed. Okay, possibility storm. 3 mana. I don't care about Kira. Go again. How do you... What? Odysseus, did you not see match 1? Block. Sure. Did you not see match 1? Are you trolling me? Unsure if troll or not. Oh, you were in the kitchen. Oh, okay. I see. Wow. Look at this. I want this card. 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 What do you do? Can I just keep these and just, like, leave this on the stack? Because I can play at instant speed with most of this. Is that allowed? I almost just don't want this Fabled Passage, if we're being real honest here. I kind of just want to play Night Narset into just, like, Fatal Push something. Let's do it this way. Narset into Fatal Push seems like an okay thing to do here. Take our Blink here. I don't believe I need to do the Fatal Push right now. I'd almost rather them just play like Glorybringer and then ruin my life. Land. They have so much land. Like, I don't even mind just pinging this just so I get to use Narset again here. Yeah, let's do this. Like, go. We'll keep the 1/1 human around, mainly because I prefer this art over this art. Even though, I don't know. This little chicken down here is like freaking cool. The rooster is what it's all about. They stomped Jace. What a meanie. What a meanie. They get to draw a card. That's some value. Okay, okay, we're putting things together. Alright, what? We got this card back. Why? Why? Alright, let's use Narset here. Thoughtseize. Let's see here. Discard and deal 2 damage to any target. So we'll get rid of the human. Ooh, sure. Ooh, shared summoning. Okay. I tapped a little bit incorrectly there. I should be having a blue mana up for dig through time. Whoops. Whoops. I was thinking I was just gonna, you know, Thoughtseize my opponent. Do I want to take 4 here? I'll take 4. We'll make it work. We're gonna make our mistake work. Just undo mistakes. I bet they have something that... You know what? I'm not gonna speculate. Speculating's a bad idea. Alright, let's dig. We need to do some digging. Should have been digging the previous turn. Sure. Wow. These are not very good cards. These are not very good cards. Alright, well, I'm going to take some damage here. I think this is the appropriate line. We're going to bounce this. Oh, wait. This isn't going to work how I wanted to. Well, we'll see if they're F6'd. And if they are, then we're good. But if they're not, then we're really bad. Alright. Alright, we might have misplayed a little bit this game. Whoops. It's okay, though. We can kill this. We're learning. We're learning, guys. We'll learn. Oh, boy. Maybe I'll find my languish here, and then I'll just board wipe them, and... Ha! That'll be good. Alright. Opt into this languish. Right here, right now. Bottom. Languish. We played this so bad. Well, okay. Maybe not so bad. Reaper, Quebec. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. And welcome. Wolfpack, can we get some howls in the chat? I should not be the first one. Oh, and I wasn't. Zale's the first one. Alright. Language still feels good. Demonic Pact feels fine. The negate felt okay. I actually feel like these disdainfuls weren't as good. I'm on the play. Let's bring this back in and let's bring a fatal push. I am hurt, sir. Wounded. You were the first. Yeah, I don't like the disdainful. Fair. I like this language. This seems like a okay thing. The negate feels alright as well. You like grasp? Green or white? I could do a grasp over like a Thoughtseize here or something. Or maybe over one blink. One opt. One land. Could get the 5/5, that's fair. I almost feel like this negate's not needed. But I feel like it's just a good one of. Let me drop the one fatal push here. We'll bring the Noxious in instead of the fatal push. Dirty 61 'em. No, I think we need to stay true to being close. Alright, I think we can't keep this one. Too many lands, Jace, and then the Harmless Offering we're not really supposed to have in the hand. So this is a mulligan. Need better interaction. This is a heck of a lot better. We have the combo. I kind of want to keep the Languish, though. If I put a Harmless Offering to the bottom, then I have one somewhere in the deck. The negate's pretty good. I almost wonder if it's just get rid of the Demonic Pact, but maybe it's just get rid of Harmless. Languish just feels like the right card here, plus a negate here. Maybe I just get rid of this Harmless. I've got to find the other Harmless in the deck. It's a little rough. We'll keep and we'll go for it. So we just need to remember there's a Harmless Offering on the bottom. Maybe I'll get a Fabled. Do a little shuffle. See how that goes. No turn 1 removal. But I don't believe it'll be that detrimental. Other Harmless is 4th card down. What? Alright, so we have all of our colors. I do need double black to get this hand going a little bit further than it is right now. I did not bring in the Anger. Rootbound Crag tapped. Surprising. They have a mountain here. That was probably a mistake. Now they're reconsidering their life. Elvish Mystic. Alright, Languish is looking slightly better and better each turn. Perfect. Alright, Blood Crypt tapped, pass turn. Remember, we don't have to find the Harmless to win the game. It's just our best way to win the game. By the way, that was turn 3. So we'll see what happens here. Are we attacking for 2? We're attacking for 2. That's fine. I might just leave negate up for forever. There's a shuffle effect. Let's do that. So we can shuffle the harmless at the bottom here. We'll go get what looks to be probably just a swamp here. I'm going to need maybe a little extra black. They decide to stomp here. I can either negate this or just wait. I think I can wait here. Let them spend the turn playing this out. Maybe play one more thing. Languish them. We're going to play with our life total carefully. It's fine. Wonder if I need more blue, actually. Let's get black because it just feels right. All right, let's go one more turn here without doing anything. So I can languish and then leave negate up. This feels still the correct play so far. Taking 6 here is nothing. Nothing, I say. They have not played a single card. It's crazy. Alright, so we can do this. We'll languish. We'll leave negate open. And then we can start playing Demonic Pacts, Narsets, and going from there. This mountain was played 10 turns ago. Alright, do we have a Planeswalker here? Sort of hope it is. Sort of hope it is. Although they're not doing anything. K command. Alright, let's start with a Narset here. We'll leave negate up. And I'm just gonna go looking for cards. Alright. I'll take the Harmless Offering. I wonder if this is the turn to go ahead and play the Demonic Pact. I think I have to wait one more turn. Let's wait. We're gonna wait here. What is this? Shared Summoning. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards with different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. This feels like a negate. They're gonna go get what, like Beast and Bone Crusher? I can beat a Chandra if Chandra's played. Let's negate this. Alright. I'm glad I did not Demonic Pact. Yeah, they probably play Questing Beast too. They play all kinds of things. They're a mean deck. They're mean. All being said, though, I can probably... Oh, no! Well, this is going to be interesting. Okay, I need to go look at what the deck has in it. So if I were to cast a sorcery, I can hit Thoughtseize, Harmless Offering, or Painful Truths. If I cast an instant, I can hit Fatal Pushes, more Blink of Eyes, K commands, or Dig Through Times, which isn't the worst. If I go Enchantment, I just hit another Demonic Pact. So if I do that, I need to be ready to just like spam to get my other Harmless Offering that's somewhere in the deck. Or I can blink it. I wonder if it's worth it to get a Demonic Pact out here. And then we both just start spinning the wheels. And I've just got to spin into hopefully not losing the game. Alright, let's take a look here first. Okay, so we can Demonic Pact into Demonic Pact. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Demonic Pact will spin into Demonic Pact here, or should. And we will be casting this. And then I will just pass the turn with the hope to spin K command into something else. And we'll go from there. We're just gonna spin the wheel a whole bunch and hope I don't just suddenly die because of this possibility storm. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. We're getting all the demonic packs down. Cindervines spins the wheel into a possibility storm. Sure. Sounds great. Okay. I don't believe you have to cast, do you? May cast the card without paying its mana cost. All right, cool. May. All right, Love-Struck Beast spins the wheel into a Llanowar Elf, which lands, which then spins the wheel again into a Walking Ballista. He does apparently spin twice, so we're gonna spin twice. Spin cycle. Wow! Alright, we're gonna spin twice. This is gonna be fun. Love-Struck is a combo kill. That's nice. I'm not sure I can do a whole lot about that. Spin. Ooh. Kill. Cool. I spun into K command. That was nifty. Okay. Make them discard. Oh, got rid of Chandra. Into Blink of an Eye. Okay. I could cast this. I can't. Can I cast with Kicker? No, I have to pay with the Kicker. If I put the Planeswalker back in my hand, I get a Planeswalker. Do I want Narset to get me something? I can use Narset again. Yeah, let's bounce our Narset here. Seems good, because I will get a Narset then. And we can make them discard 2 cards here. One, two, three. How do we want to do this? I think it's still Narset first. Double spin here to get a Narset. I'll technically get 2 Narsets here. I don't need that one though. Look for cards. Whiff. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do Demonic Pact here to try to like thin out as many cards as we possibly can here. We can also just start shooting them and then wheeling into our own blinks. All right, we ready to like rapid fire my opponent? Are we ready? Who's ready? Who's ready to rapid fire my opponent? All right, he casts the Sorcery Part, which enters the Infinite. Has this only sorcery, okay. All right, Walking Ballista, spins the wheel, gets a Love-Struck Beast. Cast the Love-Struck Beast. All right. I'm not worried about that card. Can't. How does Enter the Infinite work? Card. Enter the Infinite. Draw cards equal to the number. All right. So we want to put 4 damage to here. 4 damage and 4 damage upstairs. Just gain a whole bunch of life here. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and blink of an eye a Possibility Storm. Spin the wheel. shoot them, spin the wheel, didn't hit anything. So I'm out of instants, it looks like. Sulfur Falls. Come on, mouse. What's going on? Narset. I don't want to take my Harmless Offering, unfortunately. I can take Thoughtseize here. We can Thoughtseize. Spin the wheel. We'll cast a Painful Truce. Done. I can't use this. Bummer. Alright, whatever. Into a Harmless Offering. And we'll try to give them, it doesn't really matter. Spins into a Thoughtseize. We don't need to cast that. Spins into a Harmless Offering. Them plus, alright, damage and discard has been chosen. Damage has been chosen, damage has been chosen. You can have that Demonic Pact. Go ahead. Have at it. They have to kill my Narset, enter the Infinite, and do all this with one card, or they will be losing the game. Plain Brad's here with the resub. Closing in on 2 years. How's it going, Plain Brad? I have a question for you, Plain Brad, after this game. After this crazy game. Stomps. Sure. Sure. 43 cards have entered the revealed zone. That's cool. It spun so much. Look at all this. Raw. They immediately cast this. And now what? Now what? You have 0 cards. You can't draw cards. Narset. OP. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm dead? How am I dead? Determining how to die. How am I dead? They're dead. Not me. I'm good. I'm happy and content here. They're dead. I'm not dead. They're dead. Although we can see everything that's in their deck here. Look, we can take a... Oh my gosh. Moto's breaking. Look at all these revealed cards. Look at all these revealed cards. Wow. See, there's that Enter the Infinite, but this doesn't do anything. This is a dead card in their deck. They have 2 of them, apparently. There's a Glorybringer we talked about. 1 match down. Going well. So we can talk real briefly, but it doesn't kill me. That's what I meant. They're dead. You did a good job playing around Double Possibility Storm. I just kept spamming as many things as I could. Apparently you can't add Converge because of the Possibility Storm, which makes sense because you're not casting. We were just going to start slamming as many sorceries as we could and trying to find them. The other thing we could always do is find instant speed spells, and we could hopefully trigger them and then blink the Demonic Pact that was going to kill us and just cycle the Demonic Pacts. That worked well. I think they were, especially when I got to double down on Demonic Pact. That was pretty nifty. I had to leave the Harmless Offering in the deck, though, in order to Possibility Storm into it. But we could basically count how many sorceries we had left, and we knew exactly how many until we had to spin the wheel if we wanted to get really spiky and grindy with it. 1 match down. Looking pretty good. All right, Plain Brad. It's kind of already been done, so I hope you like that the decision I made. But I want to see if it's okay, and if not, we can chat about it. But you won the playmat, and that's on its way. All incentives are on his way. Jukebox, I think, was the other winner, and asked me to sign it. So I signed both playmats. Hopefully that was okay. I signed yours second, so I had exactly 1 other playmat signed practice. So yours is technically slightly better. But but hopefully that's okay. If it's not and you wanted it completely blank and no signatures, you can always send it back and I will get you a non-signed one. All right, thumbs up emoji. And then Plain Brad, I also wanted to see, because you haven't been here for a while, I believe you had a donation deck, and I wanted to see, do you want to see that live on stream, or do you want me to just record it? And it was like a Gideon deck. So I haven't forgotten. I just wanted to see when you wanted me to do that. All right, match 2, Demonic Pact. I think you've been busy, or you just haven't been able to check in, which is cool. Life happens. Let's keep it running. Let's keep it running. All right, here we go. Here we go. Magic is in front of us. All right, double opt here, Jace, and dig through time. I'm down for this. No black mana just yet. We'll find it though. Right? We'll find it. Record YouTube would be great. My work causes me to miss your stream sometimes. All right, I will look to do that. It may be just a little while, but I don't think there's any real big changes to make with the deck, and so I should be able to maybe record that. I might be able to record it sometime this week. I'll have to see when I have a little bit of downtime between Turkey Day. But if I have a little bit of downtime, we'll get that, and I'll let you know that's happened. All right, green deck, not allowed. Die. Easiest kill ever. My opponent mulliganed as well, so they're down 1 card. Whoa, castle. Whoa, elf. Excuse me. Excuse me. We had a talk earlier. All right, let's do Jace here. Jace will hopefully find us another way to remove something here. My opponent is ramping slightly. Oh, Nykthos. Ooh, Hydra for 2. Nice. They're going to fight Jace. Pow-pow. Pow-pow. Nicely done. All right. We could do a Narset, or we can do double opt. Let's do double opt here. Start with opt. I can put that on top of the library. I'll take that. We'll shock in here, and we'll go for a second opt here. We'll put that on top of the library. We'll shoot this Hydra. Pass the turn. We're doing a lot of this main phase because I was hoping to find some sort of removal, and that way the Nykthos is just a single pip right now. It's not any extra mana. All right, big question here. Do we just slam Demonic Pact and go for the races? Pray that in the top, probably, what? 7 plus 4, 8, 15 plus 3 draws. 15 plus, so in the top 21, my Harmless Offering somewhere there. Vivi. It's Vivi. Arcabo. Arcabo. A 3/3 trample in little Elfie. A little worried about this last card. Ooh. I could thought seize it away and then I won't be worried, but then this distributes more counters over here and kills me. How many is this going to distribute? 2? You may choose a creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand. That's brutal. That is brutal. Yes. This makes 4. This makes 6 mana right now. That's just enough to be annoying. Just enough to be annoying. I've already used 2 Fatal Pushes, which means there's 1 Fatal Push left in the deck, so Narset into Fatal Push is unlikely. Alright, going for it. Demonic Pact, pass turn. We're gonna just do it like a champion here. They're not gonna down tick this. That'd be silly. They're gonna uptick it. They're gonna make this bigger. They're not gonna get the cards out of their hand. Opponent's reading this card. We're kind of behind. Kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit. Anger's coming in. Languish is coming in because they're Green Devotion. Noxious Grasp is coming in. Duress might be coming in. Land plus unknown card. Risk it, risk it, risk it. Here we go. Makes 4 mana. Uses that in castle. Making 6 mana. 7, 8. 6 mana. Walking Ballista for 3. Yep. Puts a token. Puts 2 over here. It's 5. This is 3 in. Okay. How do we want to approach this? I could kill this. I go up to 12, but this still kills me. Or I can try to draw into what? K command? It has to be K command plus something else. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 6, 7, 8. Let's deal 4 here. I'm going to trust that the card we need is near the top of the deck. We're so close. It has to be Fatal Push, it looks like now. Because they just add to this, it's a 7. So I've got to... Probably Dig is the best way to go looking for this. Del 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta hope for Fatal Push here. Fatal Push has to be in the top 7. It is not. A K command is, though. Have I played a land for the turn? I think I have not. But these are both shock lands. Because I could like play a land and play Jace. Might give my opponent slight pause. It's alright. Alright. Maybe they don't randomly kill me here. I don't know. The fact that Walking Ballista was a 5/5 made it just out of reach for Demonic Pact. Otherwise, we would have been able to shoot it. I don't think it totally gets us out of everything. Alright, so we're on turn 6. My opponent's gathered enough mana, and the Vivian kind of ruined us. That's fine. This is match, or game 1 of the match. We know we're against green now. If that Jace would have just stuck for probably a turn, we'd be in a totally different spot here. Totally different spots. Maybe they just don't want to... Maybe they don't want to kill me. They don't want to ping for 5. Maybe they'll F6 through 2 turns. I'll K command them and we'll win. Alright. Clock is tight for both of us. There's another K command. Okay. Duresses seem interesting. The Fatal Push seems interesting. Negates or Disdainful Strokes are probably best here. Noxious Grasp and this Languish. Like, all of this is very, very intriguing to me. I think I can actually get rid of these K commands. And I don't know if Jace is really that important in this matchup. We can drop a couple of those. I wonder if I could fit the Anger or any of these negates in. I don't think Cry is where I want to be. Their creatures are going to get way too big. Painful's been pretty good. Maybe drop one Narset here. Fatals. I'm bringing in 2 Duresses. Maybe 1 Thoughtseize can come out for those. Then I have Angers and Negates. Maybe the Negates aren't really worth it. Let's bring an Anger in for 1. One more Jace here. Run it like that. Run it like that. Let's do one more Jace. I just... This negate feels really awkward, but maybe I'll have the negate for one of the planeswalkers, which is probably the harder card. So I have Grasp plus negate for the planeswalkers. I have Disdainful Stroke for large creatures, and then I have Duresses to get rid of planeswalkers, Fatal Push, Anger, and Languish to get rid of creatures. The Languish may not be as powerful here, because it's only -4, -4, but we'll see how it goes. Could Thoughtseize. I can't Anger currently. Alright, I'm convinced. It'll be an okay hand. We'll draw something gas off the top. Alright, Thoughtseize. Let's just take one of their big planeswalkers here. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll just take Walking Ballista here. This is an interesting artifact. It's not a very scary hand, if I'm honest. Definitely gives us a little bit of breathing room and time here. Steam Vents tapped, pass turn. Look for our next red. Forest. Probably plays this thing. Okay. Blink of an eye. I think I'm going to wait on Blink of the Eye because I can blink a Planeswalker. This whole Scry thing's going to be interesting. Unsure how I feel about Scries. Could have carded him bottom before. Draw him. Luckily, I'll get the Scry as well. Burning Tree. So they draw a card here. They get to put Nykthos down and make 3 mana again. That is it. Go to our turn. Okay. We have a Fatal Push. Let's just Fatal Push the Burning Tree. And put a Watery Grave into play tapped. And just pass the turn. Put the card on top. Land. They can make 6 mana here. Here we go again. Nissa. It's 3 counters on the land, right? Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually just pass the turn. If I miss my red, I'm going to Blink of an Eye, but kicker it. If I hit the red, we'll do something else. So we don't. Let's play this in. Let's leave up black and blue. We'll cast with kicker here. Well, that wasn't really what I wanted. All right, opponent. I feel like maybe if my hand wasn't as slow as it is, we'd have a better shot here. Maybe they'll just play Nissa down again and reanimate another land, and maybe I'll hit my red land that I need. If I do, then I can anger everything. They'll still have a Nykthos in hand. Right now, if they were to play their next Nykthos here, it gets blown up. So they got to replay Nissa. They do. We're hoping this doesn't go terribly wrong here. Animates. Swings 3. Does so. And then they can use, what, 4 mana? And what are we going to get down for 4? Gosh, I need my red mana. Oh no. Vivian. Now they'll make these too big. Dang it. Well, for what it's worth, we're really not hitting a whole lot here. All right, so 4/8. I can untap something. Gosh, this is not feeling very good. I needed a mulligan this hand. The starting hand for this one, I needed a mulligan for something more aggressive. That is my mistake at the beginning. Practice will make perfect. We will fix this. Well, at least I've given myself maybe an out here. They're gonna hit me for what, 7? 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12. Ugh. I'm like a walking ballista away from dying here. Not good. What are we doing? What are we doing? Nissa. Untaps here, hits for 7. We're going down, down, down. Replays Vivian here. Replaying Vivian and at least making one of these a 5/5 means we die and have no way to beat it. Maybe they'll put it over here in the Llanowar Elf. Like 1 and 1. Maybe. Fingers crossed, that's what they do. They do. All right. Languish does something here. It's not great. Well, that's not Languish. Can I? 1, 2, 3. I have to do it like this so that I can shock in here. I hit a fatal push. That doesn't do enough. Alright, good game, opponent. Green Devotion taking us down. Been a little while since we've seen that. There's the Grasp. There's my other red. Alright. Alright. 2 matches down. Getting the deck under our belts here. We got this. We got this. We're gonna learn. Learning, learning, learning. So in 8 days, guys, creator dashboards update. Don't know what that means. All right. HAU5 is our opponent. We have a Thoughtseize, a Fatal Push, and a Demonic Pact. This looks a lot better than our last 2 hands here. Okay. So they make a human. We have battled this opponent before. We have. Let's Thoughtseize them. See what's up. Fatal Push, I don't care about. Abrupt Decay, I care ever so slightly about. This Rock, I care about. But it's a 5/4. I guess I'll take the creature here just so they have less creatures to deal with for us. We can technically Fatal Push this out of the way. Okay. Fatal Push at end step, maybe Painful Truths. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. You know what? I don't wanna take damage. Ha! No damage. You can still play this guy. Nice. He's pretty cool looking. Alright, it's nice not to take damage. We have an Abrupt Decay, which ruins us a little bit. Let's do Narset, though. Down tick, and let's look for something. Alright, so we have a Fatal Push and a Demonic Pact, number 2. And another Narset. I can't kill Lovestruck Beast easily right now. Let's take another Narset past the turn. Another Narset past the turn. Alright, so Rock. Gives itself haste. 5 damage in. Kills Narset. It would be very interesting to just play Jace here. Oh, I don't have the Fatal Push. Never mind. What am I thinking? Alright, let's re-Narset here. Down tick. It's an Opt. A Thoughtseize. Let's take the Opt here and shock in and plan to use the Opt. We'll use Jace as probably a blocker here. We'll see. It's a 1-2. Alright. Well, it's not a 1-1. This guy can't attack yet. It's a 3-2. Alright. This isn't looking very good. Gives us haste over here. Not sure what I need here. Blink is an interesting one. Alright, Narset's out. This grows. Thoughtseize. I don't think I have a winning line here. Because they have Abrupt Decay and Fatal Push in hand, which gets rid of my Jace. I'm not sure I want to show them anything else. Let's go ahead and concede to hide information. There was a Fatal Push. Next card down. Alright, we've concealed some information. Languish feels good in this matchup. Fatal Push feels alright. Couple Disdainful Strokes as well, and the Noxious Grasp. K-Command feels off. And I'll just take a Jace out. And one Thoughtseize. I wonder if Cry would be good here. Cry, they have some stuff that's a little bit smaller. Cry and Angers. Take one Narset out, one Painful Truce out. Run it like that. Let's bring the Cries in. They're in here for a reason. We haven't used them yet. We're seeing a lot of little creatures. Let's give it a run. I'd like to play first. We can keep this hand. I can play Blood Crypt tapped and then Sulfur Falls. Opt into something. We'll do it. We'll do it. What you up to, opponent? They're thinking hard. There we go. Alright, tap, go. I'm not going to worry about Fatal pushing the 1/1 token that they've been playing with the Love-Struck Beast. Elvish Mystic. Okay. A little different. Let's opt. We will bottom this. I have a lot of lands. We'll find another land. We'll Fatal push this. Of course, I go right into a Narset, which is needing double blue. Maybe I should have considered double blue as a requirement for this deck. We'll see how it plays out. Heart's Desire. Pass the turn. This time around, I'll probably just let the human hit me for a turn. Duresses. Let's let that go. Let's let that go. They can take either Fatal Push or Blink of an Eye here. I'm okay to see either one go. They're not casting their Love-Struck Beast here. We can Blink of an Eye whatever they do play as a tempo play. I take my Narset. It's kind of interesting. Alright. We'll just hold here. Bonus Harmless Offering. Not good. Not good. We drew both of them. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just Fatal Push this one. They can get this one back at some point. We'll leave the human around for now. Okay. I guess I should have kept the Watery Grave. I guess I should have kept that Watery Grave. Double blue, a little more important. Alright, so they hit me for 1. There's my double blue, finally. Well, maybe I'll hit a Languish here. Maybe. So they get Steel Leaf and hit me for 11. Oh. They just hit me for 17, 18. Oh. Oh, out of nowhere. 12-12 for 2. Or 3 or whatever it was. Oh. Oh gosh, there's our Languish. Ow. Ow. Well, then, that one was a bit painful. Little bit painful. Alright, so what are we learning here? Creature decks that go a little bit wide are struggling. We're struggling with it. Yeah, D20, that's a hard rip. It's a hard rip. It is what it is. Alright, would I like to play first? Yes. I'm gonna mulligan this. 2 dig through times doesn't make sense to me. Here we go. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll get rid of a Drowned Catacombs. We'll put Watery Grave into play. Tapped? Untapped? Just tapped. Okay. Let's see if we can make things work this time around. We did so well match 1. Match 2, match 3 we struggled. Another green deck. I mean, I'm not disappointed in the anger and the anger and the Languish I've added. That's for sure. Interesting. All right. Fatal push this. Let's go get red mana here. Just to have and pass the turn. Alright, maybe I need to be more aggressive with my Daemonic Pacts. I think I'm worried because I don't have like Gideon, but I have all the blink effects. Mystic plus? Nothing. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna get aggressive this game. Lots of Daemonic Pacts. Let's do it. Let's do it. 4 mana? 4 mana. Makes 4. Hydra as a 2/3 gonna become a 4/5, which is just big enough that Daemonic Pact can't kill it. Nice. Alright, well, I have the Thoughtseize, but we're gonna run Daemonic Pact out and see if we can't outvalue my opponent, gain some life, shoot some things down, whatever it is we need to do. Might be drawing cards first. Finding some fatal pushes would help. We will see. 4 mana. Vivian. Makes this a 6/7. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to have to just draw 2 cards. I could also make them discard 2 cards. If we make them discard 2 cards, they have 1 left and I Thoughtseize it away. Let's draw our own 2 cards. Okay. Let's play another Daemonic Pact and see how it goes. We can't kill this if they put counters on it, unfortunately. But maybe I can take care of Vivian. Vivian K-Command Thoughtseize. It's aggressive. Uh-oh. Nick those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that makes 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 mana available to them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana. What are you gonna do with that 9 mana? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yes, no, maybe, so. Alright, so this is an 8/9 now. I can technically kill it with a K-Command, or a K-Command and double Daemonic Pact here. We lose if they have Walking Ballista. No, because they would have made 9 mana. Alright. We're good for a turn. We can go to 1 here. 1 with a Walking Ballista. I have to double shoot the Hydra here. Oh gosh, it's another Hydra. It's a 13 power. Eight. We gain 8. We go to 8. We go to 13. This isn't enough. I need like 2 blink effects, so I think I have to draw now. This one can only deal damage or discard. Let's have them discard 2 cards here with this one, and let's draw 2 with this one. I have to hit very specific cards here, though. And Opt is not one of them. Fatal Push could be one. Okay. So I can Fatal Push this guy. Let's Opt. A Jace. This says Trample, so that doesn't work for us. So we'll bottom Jace. So I can Fatal Push this one. This one's still around, though. And I can't dig for enough here. Alright. Alright, opponent. Another green deck we've got to beat. Another green deck. Let's see what we can do here. Fatal Push number 2 comes in. Languish. Disdainful Strokes. Noxious Grasp. These all feel like the right things to be bringing in. I'm still not sure about having the K command in here. Maybe I'm supposed to drop one Demonic Pact. Kind of use the other utility things in here. A couple negates we talked about. One dig out. No considerations for mission briefing. It's not the list we got. I suppose you could, but it's just like a lot of mana and it's stopping dig through time. Alright, let's try this. We're still leaving mainly the combo in here. Painful Truths might be something I could cut for some more removal. Alright, we'll keep this. We have Jace, we have a Blink, we have a Disdainful Stroke. This is the stuff that we've got to kind of figure out. So we're playing these matches, and we're keeping all varieties of hands. And so in the back of our mind, we're keeping kind of a tally of when we have interactive, play 1, play 2 interaction, something that builds up a little more reactions, stuff like that. And we're seeing where the sweet spot is here with what cards we want in the hand. So we're going to have a Disdainful Stroke here coming up, which is nice. That's a good thing. Land of War Elf, land. All right. And we can utilize Jace here to start filling the graveyard. Let's go ahead and fire this off now. Let's get rid of Watery Grave. Put Fable Passage into play and pass turn. Learn stream, smart stream, good teacher. We try. We try. It's going to be an interesting little shenanigans here. Definitely countering that. And we have blue, black. We really can get whatever here. I'll go get blue because we have so much blue in hand currently. Hits for 1. Alright, so we have combo piece number 1. I need combo piece number 2. Alright, we'll shock in here and pass turn. This allows us to dig at end step. This also allows me to do blink kicker or double blink. Many options here. If we are digging, we don't get this Disdainful Stroke with Jace, which is fine. Oh, that has hexproof. That's mean. Okay, well, hexproof is hexproof, as hexproof is hexproof. I'll take my 1 damage here. We're going to be using Jace as a blocker. Grixis with the 6 months. Hey, welcome up. This 10 ball is starting to get really tasty. Yummy tennis ball. It's getting kind of slimy over there. Alright, so we can turn for a dig with a Fable Passage and a loot effect. Kind of good to know. Okay. Let's take Demonic Pact, and I have too many blinks, so I don't need those. Probably just a Fatal Push. Alright. Love a land here. We don't find one. Alright, let's get Demonic Pact going here. Pass turn. I'm gonna be blocking with this Jace. Getting that Harmless Offering over to my opponent. Half a gear, man, that's crazy. Vivian. Makes this bigger. Alright, well, I think I'm blocking a 7-5 this turn. I don't need the looting that much. I'm definitely going to go ahead and loot. Use Jace for a little bit of value here. Get rid of the opt. I like the land a little more here. Oh, this has trample too. Nice. Gain trample until end of turn in a Rex Sage. Rex Sage kind of just wrecks us here. That kind of wrecked us. We have a 7-5 here. Even if I were to blink this, or blink, blink, this is still 7. This comes down, makes it a 9-5. Man, this Hexproof's really good. Like, really good. Vine Mare is... Take note of this card. Take note. I think we can concede here. I don't know. Cast with Kicker. Just see what we draw. Oh, we draw a Languish. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pop Vivian. Alright. Green decks are just wrecking us. We're gonna looking at time. I think that we can run this back at least for a partial league. Right? Let's run it back for a partial league after this match. See if we can't improve on our record. We did so well game 1, match 1. Okay, Godless Shrine tapped. Maybe less creatures here. Maybe less creatures are good. Hey, Demonic Pact. I'm the guy that wanted Demonic Pact last night. We got there. We found Demonic Pact. Okay, Thoughtseize. Couple Magma Sprays. Inspiring Vantages. Nothing too frightening here. Let's just play Blood Crypt tap, pass turn. We'll plan to opt here. Rakdos Return's an interesting one. They've been trying to neuter green since Pioneer started. Yeah, they're definitely going after it. Okay, my opponent Painful Truce. We have that card too. Well, let's put Narset on top. It's a good draw. Play Narset. Let's look at some cards. Let's get this Demonic Pact. Let's just start pacting them like crazy. Yes. They'll have to double Magma Spray this. So wait. To target creature. Ooh. Young Pyro. Scorching Dragonfire. Nice. I have to Fatal Push. Okay, we'll Fatal Push, tap land, then we'll get Demonic Pacts going. I can't let young Pyromancer just go wild here. We'll lose real fast to that. And if I am honest here, I can always blink of an eye one of these things. Just don't be another young Pyro. Alright. This might be worth bouncing. Soulfire Grandmaster. Might be worth bouncing that one. With a Rakdos return coming up here. So Rakdos returns for 3 makes me discard some cards. It's pretty good. Alright. Soulfire back to hand here. I don't want them to gain life with their Rakdos return. Although I really respect this card. This is a cool card to see here. K commands makes us discard a card. I guess I'll discard the Drowned Catacombs here. Alright, here we go. Demonic Pact number 1. We're going to just try to gain life, maybe use this dig. Unless they decide to get rid of the rest of my hand. Might just try to slam another dig here. Or sorry, another Demonic Pact. If they don't go after the hand. This looks like a Rakdos return. Discard 3 cards. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. Probably want to get some card advantage going pretty quickly. Narset, down tick. Demonic Pact. Demonic Pact will dig us further. This return is out of hand. We know there's a Soulfire Grandmaster in hand. We also know there's a young Pyro in hand currently. Pings Narset? Pings me. Pings Narset. Alright. Soulfire. Plus young Pyro. Alright, let's deal 4 damage to probably just Soulfire here. I need a Harmless Offering ASAP here. They shoot their own Soulfire here. Alright. That's nifty. Alright, let's look first. Thoughtseize is not really what I want to be doing here. They used 1 Magma Spray. So, Demonic Pact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and use it. Alright, so they have a Singleton Magma Spray in hand. That is it. We can gain life if we're worried, but we're probably going to be drawing some cards here. Damage and draw. We lose game is the next card here on Demonic Pact. So, target opponent discards 2 cards. And we need to draw 2 cards. We got to hit something here. A blink, a Harmless Offering? This card? Don't mind if I do. You, would you like to lose the game? Yes. Lose the game. F6. Game chosen. Wow, nice, says our opponent. Smiley face. Smiley face. We're getting things together. Alright. Cry, anger, maybe the languishing this time. Magma sprays and fatal pushes all feel good. I actually just don't want these Thoughtseizes, I don't think. Don't want those. Get those out of here. Got there, guys. Dig out. Jace. Singleton Jace out. Let's get a K command out. Let's do a second Jace here. And bring just value. Fluffy winning is cheats. It's not cheats, logical. Logical. You can use this one. You can use this one, even though the doggo has never barked. Still chats. Nope, not cheats. You said it. It's just chat. Just hanging out, having a good time. By the way, thank you guys for the couple subs. Appreciate it. Follows and subs go a long way here. We just broke 1,700 followers. So if that was you, give yourself a pat on the back. We're catching up to Avaros. He's only at like 3,000. Catching up. Might not beat him to 5K. It's not happening. I have Dark Petition in my Grixis Demonic Pack list. Not with that attitude. You got this? I got this. I got this. Whoa. We will just be Avaros and Fluffy all at the same time. Then everyone will want to be here and not there. Never say never. Ooh. It is a group effort. If you share the YouTubes, the streams, then we grow. If we grow, you grow. And if you grow, you become a better Magic player. Did I not submit the deck? Wow, I'm glad I hit that submit button. Dark Petition helps find the Harmless Offering? But what if you just draw it like this? Let's keep this. See if this works. No black mana. Don't worry about it. Last time this kind of happened, we we didn't draw any blue mana when we had no blue. We're going to try the reverse. See if I can draw some black mana for all of these black cards I have. Two mana Collective Brutality. I'm going to fire this Opt off. Bottom that. Oh, no! They pitched a young Pyro. It's kind of interesting. Maybe they'll take this card. Look at this kitty cat. He's clearly harmless, and our poor person that's offering this cat up has a bum thumb. Also, what's going on with its tail? What's the end of the tail? That doesn't look like a normal tail. Kind of worried. They take my dig through time. Alright, Fabled Passage here so we can get some black mana going. Thank goodness we need that. 3 mana here. That Chandra's pretty good. That Chandra's pretty good against us. Makes 2 little elementals, smacks me around for 2 damage. I guess I could K-command Chandra here, make them discard or something. The tail is a mutation due to Emrakul's influence on the life forms of Innistrad. Dude, I had no idea. I'm sorry I made fun of you, little kitty. Such an adorable face. Bounce. Ha! Gotcha. Ha-ha! F6. By the way, I always appreciate a deck that's playing Chandra Acolyte. I think that is one of the better 3-drop red planeswalkers to be playing, if we do say so. Alright. Well, I can actually get rid of it. I can K-command, ping it, make them discard K-command, ping it, discard. It's a lot of effort into this card. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, crap. It's Butcher. Crap. It's a pretty good card. Butcher's a pretty good card. My friend liked to play this along with Rabblemaster. What's cool here is they can make Chandra Acolyte tokens and then give this lifelink haste. Dude, my opponent's playing something else. Though I guess we can say the same thing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I need a land here so I can kill Butcher, I suppose. Land? Oh, I got it. This is miserable. Miserable, I say. Discard 2 here. And then we'll do discard 2 again. I lose to Butcher. At least the other way gives me the smallest of chances. Alright, they make some elementals. They cast a Butcher. Well then, we're going to go to 1. That's not good. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Well, we know what's sort of up. Sort of. I like my Languish. I can't bring a Disdainful Stroke in, can I? Let's get rid of Jace. Bring in a Narset here. Dig us a little further. Let's bring in this Singleton Thoughtseize as well. See if opponent would mind sharing the deck after this match. I can try. Goodness, these hands. If you have the Frank Moon list, you can link it. Yeah, you can link it. Let's mulligan this. I think we can do better. This is a lot better. Let's keep. We'll put Harmless Offering to the bottom again. Alright. 1 to go. See how this plays out. I suppose 2 lands is a little bit dodgy. But I like this Languish. Though it might just get taken here. You've been thinking about picking up something like this? Our opponents or our deck? Man, they're taking all my good cards. The opponent's deck? Nice. Definitely pick it up. If you happen to be picking up through TCG Player, let us know. We can provide you a link. It gives us some cool benefits. Chandra's Triumph. I like it. Like that TCG. Link that TCG. You can get it through if you just do my deck list. The TCG link is there, but I think if I do, what's my other link? I haven't used it in forever. You know what? You can look below the video, or I can just grab it like this. And if you link here, this should, that's YouTube. Copy. If you grab this link here, it's just Fluffy Wolf 2 TCG, Bitly and all that. That'll let you do cool things. If you purchase cards through there, I get a little bit of a kickback. It's small. No problem, D20. Thank you for at least considering it. And you don't have to buy any of the decks we do. You just hit that link and then you buy whatever was your interest, your jam. Whatever it might be. They went up for mana here. Okay, they're cycling. Let's kicker this. An opt. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh. Bottom. I guess I could have taken the Fabled. Then I could cycle that Harmless Offering back up to the top, but I'm waiting for the Black Friday sale to pick up the cards I want to. To be honest, Pioneer Pyro is fairly low just because I've been stomping the vehicles. We are flooding logical. We have an emote for that. Goes up again. Are they gonna cycle? Oh, they're cycling forever. You can basically, if you're really nifty with the link, you basically just grab the back half of it there, and that's how you link to me when you go to TCG, and then you start shopping. You'll see it the question mark and after. That's how it works. Oh no! 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There went our hand. Hey, all right, let's go. We know there's one Harmless Offering in the deck. What a top deck. Let's go. Demonic Pact. Just need the kitty. Just need the kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Never didn't have it. After the Rakdos return, I just need the kitty. This is at 7. We're going to have to ping this probably first. Probably going to need to ping that first. Gotta go fast. That's what you think. Oh no! It's Butcher. Oh, are they going to... Oh. 5-4. I have to ping Chandra, don't I? Because it'll emblem. Ping that. Ooh, that was a good draw. I want extra black here. Narset was a good draw. Blink of an eye is not a bad idea. Painful Truth isn't too bad either. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's dangerous. I'm going to take the blink here. And the blink will allow me to blink Butcher. And it won't get to attack me this turn. Then I can draw 2 plus search down. Collective Brutality. No. No. What's interesting here is they can play the Collective Brutality, but then I can bounce Butcher in response because they know about the blink of an eye. And then this lets me use Narset again, and then I draw with Demonic Pact as well. I'm okay with this line so far. Soulfire Grandmaster plus unknown card. I believe here I want to draw 2 cards. Dig as much as we can. Wow, that's some fatal pushes. Looking deeper. Narset goes further, doesn't she? 1, 2, 3. She'll go 8 cards. Dig Through Time goes 7. As long as Narset, I guess, doesn't get pinged off, which I don't think she's going to. Keep new Narset. Keep digging. There it is. I would like to give you a gift, my friend. You may have... If I give it to them now... They have Butcher plus Unknown. If they get a Thoughtseize, we're dead. I have to do this now. And then... And go get this and go ahead and Fatal Push here. And just hope they can't kill me this next turn. Please! Don't do 1,000,000 damage. Please don't do 1,000,000 damage. I have to discard my hand. So that was the price. I had to discard my hand. They have Butcher and 2 unknown cards plus a Chandra here and must do 11 damage. Or get rid of Demonic Pact. Going up. Young peasy. Not lethal enough. I has a deck. Thank you for the follow. Yes. Demonic Pact wins it. Not a bad showing for our first time out. 2-3. Not the greatest showing, but not a bad showing. Not a bad showing. Ooh, that was a tight one. So if we got to use Narset again, if we did, we'd look another 4 deep. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. Cool. Well, I don't think we're done just yet. Let's take a look at what we've got here. So you said you had a Dark Petition. It's kind of an interesting card, being at 5. This is an interesting card. 5 mana shouldn't be too hard to achieve. Shouldn't be too hard to achieve. It can get us the Harmless Offering. It can be like Harmless Offering number 3 and or another card. Namba's just a touch with Dig, but we just need an instant and sorcery. So if we like... I mean, we could just put this in for one of our digs. We can usually get around Dig having that problem. We can also Dark Petition, and if there's an instant sorcery... We could like go get a Thoughtseize, or we could go get, I don't know. We don't have too much that's like 3 black that we want. Yeah, the 3 black is difficult. Let me look at the Twitter post really quick, because I changed 2 cards. I changed Radiant Flames, and I took something out for this Languish. Oh, I took an Abrade out for the Languish. That feels all right so far. I haven't wanted an Abrade. Huh. What other things is Grixis offering us that we're not doing in this list? The Virulent Plague's not here. We did not run into anything. But yeah, exactly, Team Darkwater. Against Planeswalkers, it really shouldn't matter. We're not trying to win in such a way that most Planeswalkers will interact with us. Plus, we have a Noxious Grasp. I almost want just like another Noxious Grasp here instead of this Languish. Mana Traders. Let's see if I can grab 1 or 2 cards here, and then we'll play as long as we can. Clear. So I want another Noxious. Another Noxious Grasp wouldn't be bad. And the Plague is probably not a bad thing. We didn't run into any field decks. It's probably not a bad idea. I'm wondering if there's something better than Jace. We're kind of all in on this combo of getting Harmless Offering and Demonic Pact. Wonder if there is a better like 2 or 3 drop to be playing here in blue and or in black or red. I'm not sure what I needed to do. I'm almost thinking I want like just a removal. I hate to say. Just a removal would be fine, probably. Shimmer of Possibilities. Could do something. A roast isn't actually a bad idea. There's a singleton roast here for 5 damage to target creature without flying. There's not a lot of flying. I kind of like that. Let's rent the Noxious of the Plague. I could also play a Blood Sun if I wanted to. Instead of the Plague to shut down lands that are problems. I like roast in here for Jace. Do I not have a roast? Oh my gosh, I don't have a roast. Let me go grab a roast here real quick from GoBot. Pretty sure I have credits at GoBot really quick. For trade. Roast should not be too bad. Ritual of Soot for the Hydras. We have to be careful because we can't take a single league and determine that is the flaws with the deck. Let's just grab one of these. It's kind of an interesting promo. Cool. And we'll grab our cards from Mana Traders now. That was well timed. Pretty well timed. I don't know if we'll do a full league. Are you guys okay with playing just some Q games so I can get like probably 3 in? We're on our day off. We could do 3 or so. I mean, if we do 5, we'll do 5 if it hits the time just fine. D20 is cool with that. I knew I liked you, D20. All right, please take the cards. If you cannot see them, please reset. 3 leagues? Zale. That's greedy. When do I ever play 3 leagues? Saturday, Sunday. So we got another Noxious here. I'm taking the Languish out. We have the Plague, but I do have this Anger. Let's not play the Plague just because we're going to play a Q game here. Dark Confidant. Let's play a Q game. Let's find a poor opponent and just beat him up a little bit. See how it goes. All right. We're here for Magic. Woohoo, no lands. All right. I don't even really look at hands that have no lands. It's just not a thing we do. We'll get rid of the basic mountain. We can put Fabled Passage into play. Also, MTG Bot's a little more friendly with the queues for whatever reason. MTG Bot doesn't like leagues anymore. It's just not a fan. All right, good. We found a green opponent. Gonna get double black here. All right, we drew a Fatal Push. I'm just going to put this into play tapped. We kind of want to keep the blink of an eye for something other than just blinking their creatures. Oh, this has Afterlife. That's kind of annoying. Still going to kill it. Okay. Destroyed. Let's go ahead and play Narset here. Drawing a card. A Dig or a Thoughtseize. Kind of like Dig a little bit more. Even though we're not at Dig just yet, the Dig feels stronger. Pass back. Opponent has a flying 1/1. They've got 3 mana here. Cartel Aristocrat. Hits Narset 4/1. So we have an Aristocrats deck. Let's just cash in Narset here. Well, there's a Roast. It's pretty good. Do I take the Roast or do I take... I feel like I just take Roast. We put this in the deck. Let's just run it. Okay. We'll pass turn here. I can blink of an eye, bounce like the token here, and draw. I like this option. It puts an extra card in the graveyard, sets our Dig up. Is a rally deck. It is a rally deck. Zulaport. Oh, Zulaport. Let's cast with Kicker here. They can sack it? They can. That's fine. They can also sack and then just make this pro blue and it does the same thing. It's fine. They did protection from black. Wow, double Zulaport here. Interesting. Okay. I could attempt to blink and then I could attempt to roast it. You know what? Let's start with a roast. Sacrifice, keep it alive. Okay. Gets protection from red, I assume. And then we'll also attempt to fatal push it. They'll sacrifice, they'll give it protection from black. And we'll just hope they don't have like rally here. Okay, so I have Dig coming up. Priest of Forgotten Gods, and then another Aristocrat. It's an opt. Let's start with a Dig. Start with a Dig here. See if I can hit another fatal push or something like that. Wow. K-Command Blood Crypt here. Shock in and make them discard. Go after this. They can sacrifice to keep that alive if they'd like to. They can sacrifice this one if they want. One thing we don't have is a way to get things from the graveyard to stay in the graveyard. Rally deck. Protection from black. They still discard, which is nice. Mortal Servitude hits the bin. We can opt plus K command again. Tithe Tracker. During your turn, spells your opponents cast one more. I get hit for 4. I'm at 8. If I opt, I can then K command and Fatal Push. Still, and we can see what's on top of the deck here. Bottom that opt, draw something else. All right. Shoot. These are gonna cost more, aren't they? All right, we'll look to blink here. And then this will cost one more. We'll go ahead and blink this. We'll see if they want to sacrifice it. They do, so we don't draw a card, but that's okay. We take a little bit less damage. Goodness. The fact that none of our stuff can really hit any of their creatures is kind of interesting. It's an interesting dynamic to try to play around. Alright, so tap land. Painful Truths here. Oh. Alright, we can stop on their draw step and hope they don't get something that just wrecks us here. One, two, three. I don't have enough to do both. So we'll just plan to Fatal Push. And in response to when they sacrifice something, we'll K-command them and make them discard as well. And continue to try to get this. Alright, so they're going to protect this from black. And then from like a blue spell or something, I would imagine. Black and red. We made them discard a Zulaport Cutthroat. They hit me for 2. I'm almost dead. Alright, Narset digs me some cards here. Let's go. Come on, Narset. Find me something good. A Demonic Pact and a Harmless Offering. I'll take the Demonic Pact, but I can't play it. Alright. Don't kill me, please. Hits this for 2. Hits me for 2. Hitting me for 2 just, I think, makes sense. Any Cutthroat will win at the game. Bonus Narset. So we can Demonic Pact and Jace here. And the hope is they have no creature to sack to give this protection from blue. Fingers crossed. We're hoping that that last card was, I don't know, a Thoughtseize or something. No, don't be a creature. Yeah, you untap that. This was down one turn earlier. Pro blue. One turn earlier. Okay. Angers, cries are in, though they're not very good. Negate and disdainful is okay. Fatal push, magma. All of this. Let's take Thoughtseize out. Dig. Jace. Demonic Pact. No. Blink of an eye. No. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. If only it was a saga. It acts so much like a saga, doesn't it? But then what? Aren't sagas legendary? So we wouldn't be able to do like multiples, which we kind of like doing. Okay. I guess not all sagas are legendary. Oh yeah, History of Benalia is not. That's right. Alright. Shock, Watery Grave. Attempt to do Opt or Fatal Push here. The Disdainful Stroke will prevent a rally from wrecking us. That's about all we got going for us here. If I ideally could not have this Harmless Offering in hand many of the games, it'd be nice. We'll take the land. Alright, we found our Magma Spray, which is good. Well, I can't target that, so onward. Let's fire off a Painful Truths here. Let's draw some cards. Get things set up. Nice. We'll ditch a land. Alright, so we got a couple Magma Sprays here. We have a Disdainful Stroke, Fatal Push, an Anger. We're looking pretty hot right now. Looking pretty hot. Cartel Aristocrat. Hits for 2. So we can put the Cry down on them. Cry's pretty good here. Cry, even if they sacrifice the creature, it will exile both of them, which is nice. Then we have Anger plus all these other things going on. We can't leave up Fatal Push and Magma Spray. Guess I'll leave up Magma Spray of the two. Let's go. Cry of the Carnarium. Canarium. Cry, my cartels. Nice. Okay. Keeping our aristocrats buddy and Jack over there. Cartel Aristocrat, followed by the Cub. Magma Spray, and then we have this Cub to deal with. That one I might Fatal Push. I might not. Okay. They're down to 3 cards, so that's always a good thing when our opponent doesn't have as many cards as us. Brain Maggot. Okay. You may take a card. You may take a card. Totally fine with us. It's a good card to take. Pretty good card to take. I'll take the 2 here. Let's get more black. All right, we'll pass turn here. I'll probably Fatal Push this Brain Maggot. I can do this just right now. I don't think I want a Magma Spray. I could. I don't want to. We'll wait a turn. Tap land the Citadel. We can still fire off Magma Spray at instant speed here. If they just attack and don't plan to play anything into play, I guess it's Magma Spray at this point. Getting tired of my opponent chipping away at my life total. Priest. They know about the anger. Let's just do this now and get rid of the priest and discard a card. See what they want to get rid of here. Get rid of a Temple Garden. Okay. Now, if I can just find my Demonic Pacts, we'll be 4 turns away from winning the game. Freebooter. Steals the anger, because it's the only thing that kills the freebooter. Interesting card to have as an option. A lot of 2-drop creatures. They're really heavy on this Immortal, Servitude, and Rally. They're really balancing between picking up things like Duress, Thought Seizes, or removal spells. Alright. Watery Grave. I will put that tapped past the turn. Gonna go to bed. Gotta get up early. Supposed to get 12 plus inches of snow. Whoa. Well, we don't get snow here. But thanks for tuning in, D20. Appreciate your viewership. Hanging out. I need a removal spell, guys. Gonna get hit for 4. Last chance. Need a cry. Jeez. So many lands. Maybe I can cut a land. I don't know. It seems greedy. Seems greedy. Let's go right into another one. We just flood out at the most inopportune times. Love to play first. Alright. Here's a hand. Surely this will get us somewhere. Thoughtseize into Jace. Yeah? This will get us somewhere? Alright. See what's going on. See what our opponent is. Oh boy. Red cards. Cathartic Gurmag. Merchant. Copter. Alright, I don't care about Gurmag. I kind of care a little bit about Merchant here. So we'll go ahead and get rid of Merchant. I don't care about Gurmag because Blink of an Eye is a real nasty card for that. So Canyon was played. We'll play our own Jace here. pass the turn. They'll probably Cathartic here. We'll see what they discard. We'll pay attention to those requirements on this card. Because they want to get their Gurmag going, I'm sure. Cathartic, D-Chain Smuggler, plus a Canyon that we didn't know about. Has Gurmag, Blood Crypt, and a few unknowns. Alright, let's lead with one of these. Let's get rid of Jace. Let's opt. Let's put that on top. Land, go. We can opt, blink of an eye, or fatal push here. We've got options. We have options, guys. Alright, this one's coming together. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Fish? Yes. Fish. Go back to hand fish. You know what? I can do this and draw a card. Let's do it that way. So I can opt here. I do need red. Let's bottom though. Ooh. Alright, let's just tempo them this turn. Draw a card. And pass the turn. We'll activate Jace on their turn this time around. Probably pitching this Kolaghan's Command. And then we'll work on our Demonic Pacts and Narsets. Haggles. Discards a Phoenix. That's rude. Land. Tapped. Adept. Well, maybe I don't want to get rid of K command. Alright. Activate. Might just get rid of this Narset at this point. Alright. What do we got going on here? Just Demonic Pact plus a Fatal Push. An uptick on one of these. See if they can actually kill Jace here. Probably going to see a Phoenix. Maybe it was better to put the Fabled Passage into play, and then I could fetch and shoot the Phoenix. These Adepts, though, are going to be big. This is basically Hollow One ported over to Pioneer, which is kind of cool. At least that's how it feels so far. Haggles. Actually Hollow One. They got rid of the fish. They're not about that anymore. Let's yield to these. Alright, so we have a 2-2 and 0-2. Just hard cast a Phoenix here. Okay. Where are we going with these? 2 and 2. So we're going to Fatal Push this one. I can then down tick this, Fatal Push the other one, and shoot this. Shoot it. Actually, I can make them discard the last 2 cards too. Let's make them discard their last couple cards here before they get value out of them. Everything grows. Madness trigger as well. Oh, that was good. You can't cast that Madness. Get that out of here. Oh, dig. So we can go down here, get this Fatal Push. Cast the Fatal Push here. We can cast, let's do it on their draw step. Because we can crack Fabled Passage. We'll crack this, Fabled Passage. We're gonna go get a, looks like an island. And then K command. Discard, kill, and we can then dig, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can dig at their end step now. This is coming together. Let's pull these graveyards out. Merchant. That's all they get to do here. Let's leave probably K command in here. In a blink of an eye. Blink of an eye in case the Demonic Pact gets all crazy here. Alright, Narset and Blink of an Eye are what we're going to take here. Those are good cards. Very good. Alright, let's draw 2 cards. We don't need to do any damage yet. Oh. Okay. Sure. Let's just do it this way. Narset here. Look for cards. We'll just take a Fatal Push here. On their draw step. We'll K-command them because this is already discard and draw. We'll do 4 damage. All the good stuff. K-command here. 2 and discard. We have 2 harmless offerings. Their card is disappearing here. There's no way that they're going to make me discard both of these, right? It's just a mountain. They can play the Merchant. We're going to give them a Demonic Pact after shooting something. We'll shoot one of their creatures for good luck. You may have my Demonic Pact. F6. No more actions. Give me Jays. Give them Jace, give them Narset, give them all. Here, have everything. Okay, so we have a graveyard deck. Cry and Anger feel alright here. Fatal Push and Magmas. He gave up. He gave up, Zale, before I could do anything. Painful's probably out here. Opt. Narset. Blink of an Eye. Dig. Just like a smattering of cards out for just extra like removal here. Just all the extra board wipes and just targeted removal. The Magma Sprays are probably some of the better cards that I've brought in here. Alright, I'll keep it and just hope that I can find red mana. If I can find red mana, we'll be good. If I can't, I don't know what we'll do then. Don't know what we're gonna do. There's a Copter. I have a K command for the Copter. It's bottom blink. There we go. There's some red mana. Thank goodness. Alright. Let's swamp and Jace here. Past turn. I'm expecting them to crew up Smuggler's Copter here and do something with it. Cathartic with a Fiery Temper here. Fiery Temper is going to shoot Jace. Cathartic ditched a Oval Chase Daredevil, which is whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may return the Daredevil from graveyard to your hand. That's kind of nice. It's nifty. Alright, let's go to their turn here. If they want to boot up Smuggler's Copter, that's fine. I can then destroy Artifact and make them discard. I may also be able to shoot down whatever screws this up, so that's why we're pausing here. Oh. Rankle's a jerk. Okay. We know what we want to do here. We're going to ditch Island here, although double would be nice, but we're going to actually need We're going to actually need double red here more at the moment. So we'll get rid of the island. We drew a Fabled Passage anyway. At end step, we're going to destroy target artifact. Where is it? Target player discards and destroy target artifact. And then what we can do here is we can shock in Cry plus Magma Spray, or we could play just Demonic Pact. It's tempting to just try playing Demonic Pact here. I mean, this card's not completely hosing us. Get our other island here. We have a bunch of lands to pitch to this. Let's do this line. Let's get our Demonic Pact going here. We do have to find an answer pretty soon. Or it's going to get real bad. Haggles. Haggle. Under the table. And what? Plays Haggle? The merchant? Oh, plays Gurm Daddy. Brings back Phoenix. Okay. Well, this is an interesting turn because I can wipe the board here. So we're going to actually go ahead and just wipe the board. I want more black here because I'm going to need the double black plus the Magma Spray plus the Demonic Pact here. And we'll gain 4 in the process. We got to draw a card. That's kind of nice of them. Okay. Looking fine here. They play their land. They have 1 unknown card. So 4 damage to Gurmag Angler. Shock in. 2 damage over here. And then Cry. And clear the board. Alright. Board is clear. We have a chance to win this game. But only the slightest of chances. I can K-command back my Jace and play it here. And if I do that and they don't remove Jace, it gives me 1 look deeper, which is probably important here. We'll make them discard 2 cards here. Clear their hand. That way they can't remove Jace. Getting Jace will give me 1 more look here. Discards a Fiery Temper, can fire off the Fiery Temper, so we avoided that. They'll do 3 to my face. It's another Cry. So, Gonna return Jace. Do just 2 up here is fine. We're gonna play Jace. Tap land. All fingers crossed. We have to hit the card in the top 4, it looks like. I need a blink effect. I need a harmless offering. I need a lot. Hollow 1. Alright. Does not beat me. Here we go. And that goes back to hand. Sure. Sure. Have your oval, Chase. Have your Ovaltine. Hits me for the damage. Good. We will draw cards. Here we go. It's got to be here. Come on. We hit a dig. We hit a dig. Let's use Jace first. Digs us a little further. A roast. I haven't gotten my mountain yet. It's interesting as I can't double dig, unfortunately. But I could opt as well. So now we can dig. Dig. Come on, harmless offering. No. All right, all right. Did I play a land already? No, I got rid of land. So I can Watery Grave to go further here, right? So I take Watery Grave plus Opt. I'm only going to get to play one thing here. Watery Grave, and then it doesn't really matter. Any order. Do I have enough to dig again? I don't. But I have enough to opt and opt here. Right? Because I have to leave 3 for Demonic Pact. Okay, so we were going to look at this opt. Use this opt. Come on. Come on. A few more cards deep. Bottom this. Okay. Blink lets me bounce Demonic Pact so I don't lose to it. Let's see here. So then I can roast this, shock this in. I can blink of an eye my Demonic Pact, or I can opt here and try to go for the win. But if I miss, I haven't seen one yet, but I'm looking at 2 cards here where blink of an eye could look at more. I do not have... I have a basic, but it's not blue. I think. Hold on. Let me look at the list. I thought I did not have... Do I have 3 islands or do I have 2? I have 3 islands, as long as I didn't go over one that I'm not aware of. No, see, I've got an island I've already ditched. So we're thinking that I have to blink here. I could K command if I miss, but then I just die. If I miss, then I die. It's probably blink and roast here, because we know they have that oval guy. Roast Halloween will blink Demonic Pact. We will have to somehow survive. I can just do this now. Well, we dug several cards. I guess I'll be disappointed if it's in the top 2, because then the opt would have gotten us there. So now I need them to not have burn for like 2 turns, it looks like. We can use Jace as a way to protect ourselves as well. So I can play 4 in here. I know I have at least a mountain in the deck, so the Fabled Passage is still live. So they have Oval Dude and something else here. They want to put me to 1. I don't know. It's either put me to 1 or tag Jace here. Alright, they're going to put me to 1. I like that line. I like that line, opponent. It's a good line. Haggles. There goes Oval. Ovaltine. Replays this dude. Alright. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3 plus. If I down tick here, I can roast again. I can roast. But then what? I think this turn's going to have to be an opt plus cry plus K command. So upticking. Let's start with an opt here. Alright, we can bottom that land. Alright, so land that comes into play that I don't have to shuffle yet. I'm trying to avoid shuffling because I'm so far down in the deck, and I've already scribed a couple things and did digs, so things are on the bottom that I don't want. So now I can uptick here. Cry NK command. Don't have a Jace to bring back. If I cry then K command and I get rid of the card, I think we're okay. Just hope they don't have a hasty threat. Don't ruin me, opponent. And at this point I can put the land in tapped. And then I can play Sulfur Falls next to have extra mana. This doesn't kill me. What do you got? No! 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 I feel like we played so well, too. I've got to know. An opt, steam vents, blink of an eye. Okay. We had a long way to go, apparently. No harmless offerings. Alright, let's run it back. Seemed to do alright. Oh, come on. How far did we go? We went a ways down. Looking for the W. Failed to find it. Failed to find it. All right. Whoa, I almost hit no. That would have been just awful. Yes, this hand. Cape. Doing it. Do we want opt and blink over Thoughtseize? Well, we definitely want blink. That's kind of half the way we survive with Pact. Here, let's go ahead and Thoughtseize them. Take something real nasty here. There's a Rankle and a Rankle and a Hollow one. Well, I guess I'll take the Hollow one. I can show up out of nowhere. Not interested in that. Bomat's coming in again. Bomat's hungry. 2-drop. Copter. All right. Wow. This is really a nice draw here. Let's see. Destroy artifact and deal 2 damage. So this is the destroy artifact, deal 2 damage. All right. I'll take that all day, every day. I thought I saw an opt and a blink in the board. Oh. Is there one? Oh, no. I trimmed just a few things to bring in those sweepers that we have. So you're not incorrect. We definitely had some stuff in there. That's interesting, to say the least. Alright, so we can use the blink as a tempo play here against this Rankle. I guess we know it's still in hand here. I just want to get the Demonic Pact down. Come on, land. Come on, land. I need a black land, actually. I need to be more specific in my selection of cards. There's Rankle. Rankle. Make us discard draw? That'd be really nice. That'd be nice of you, please. Each player discards a card. I'll get rid of Harmless Offering here. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Alright, we'll Thoughtseize here. Collective Brutality and Rankle. Well, you can have another Rankle, that's fine. Alright, we're going to 6 here. I need a black land. Black land, or I believe I'm just gonna die. We might actually just die anyway, because the discarding a Demonic Pact, playing a land and then a Demonic Pact, and then I don't have another Harmless Offering in the deck. Can't use that. Alright, now I need a red land. And they have a bonus one of these guys. Well, we got stuck on 3 lands. We're on turn 7. Maybe don't cut a land. I guess it has to be Demonic Pact here, because a red land at least saves me for a turn, even though they have this. Can I get a land? Can I get a land? I got a land. We just know this is in hand. It took 8 turns to get to my 4th land. It took 8 turns. It's unbelievable. If I hit that on curve, we're good. If I hit that on curve, I'm positive we're fine. Because we get the Demonic Pact and then we can gain life. Gaining life there just gives us enough time, because this only did 3 at a time. Oh. Oh. In we go. In we go. This might be the last match. We'll see. We'll see. I want to kind of win, you know, so it might not be the last match. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, we'll keep this. We're going to keep the Thoughtseize. We can play the Thoughtseize. We're going to try the Demonic Pact again. Maybe. Just maybe. We're going to go out on a high. For those that are new and just have tuned in because of Demonic Pact, we definitely play a variety of things here in Pioneer. We've branched out to Pioneer quite a bit recently, the last month and a half. So if this content is something you like or would like to see what wacky decks we'll be playing in the future, follows will help you find us again in the future. And we do typically stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So this is like a bonus day. Bonus day wasn't on the schedule. We hit it right at 7 p.m. Went live. 7 p.m. Central Time. And then if you're looking for something to do over Turkey Day, consider checking out our YouTube. A lot of replays. You can kind of skim through them if they're a bit slow for your taste. We got some good Pioneer lists up there, and then Mono Red Prison. We might have way too many videos up there for that. But if you like Mono Red Prison in Modern, and you like some of these Pioneer lists, well, that's what we're doing. We also have a lot of content that we're trying to put on Reddit through articles, trying to be better at writing. Maybe I should have paid attention to English class a little bit better instead of my computer classes. But that aside, be a better Magic player, be a better writer, be a better content person. Win, win, win. Zale knows. He's been here for a little bit. He's like an old geezer of the stream. That is said lovingly and affectionately. But he's an old geezer. He's nearly 2 years old. Poor guy. Probably walking around with a cane. It's pretty long in Twitch years. It's like you have cat years and dog years and stuff like that. You have Twitch years. And being around for 2 years means you're like 50. Some people have been around Twitch a long time. We might still watch 1 or 2 people from the very beginning. The very beginning, guys. I wonder where our opponent is. Maybe they queued up and they went to the bathroom because no one was queuing up with them. And then we queued up right immediately. And now they're going to get a loss because they went to the bathroom. And I mean, maybe they really had to go. Can you imagine? You just like ate something and then your stomach gets upset and you happen to have queued up, but you run away to the bathroom and you come back and you lose. Now your stomach's upset and you lost. That would make your stomach upset again. That's a vicious cycle. Real question though, where is our opponent? This is the alternate win con. Okay. Let's try again. This will be our 4th match. We are going to probably call it here soon. Okay, we're going to keep this. We have our namesake card, Harmless Demonic Pact. We have a Jace here, a blue-white opponent. Let's not let on that we have black mana just yet. Confirmed. Alternate win condition. Alright, Search versus Jace. Who will win? They think we're just blue-red, and then we're going to smack them with that Demonic Pact. Aha. I am willing to bet there might be a Teferi. Teferi might be difficult because it could bounce our Planeswalkers and our other cards. Alright, let's start with Jace looting here because we have a bajillion cards here. Steam Vents out the door. Do I just try to Narset here? You know what? Let's go for it. Let's see that counter spell. I want to see that counter spell right now. Counter this. Disallows. Cool. Narset was the bait card. They might have put me on Phoenix so far. Castle still looks Phoenix-y like. They ditch an Azorius Charm. They're looking for a land if they're ditching that. Hit a castle. Yeah, we might be on Phoenix. They might think that right now with everything we've played. Narset could be played in a Phoenix-like deck. Kind of like mid-rangey Phoenix. Granted side here of the fairy. See what they go get here. Ba bum 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 bum. Ba da ba da bum. It might be a Fires deck, although Disallow is not typically in it, nor is Azorius Charm. They go get just their own Narset. That's worrisome. Alright. I can't play my Demonic Pact because I didn't play a Blood Crypt. I played this castle to be sneaky. Sneaky. Alright, we'll play Fabled Passage in here. We're planning to go get Swamp. We're gonna just need to get this across the table. Just need this to go that way. Yeah, that's kind of a trigger. Prairie Stream. Land. Shoxin. Plays. Narset. Plays Narset. Wheels with Narset. Sphinx's Rev. That won't save you, opponent. I kind of want to just blink them here and try to draw a card. Let's blink them and try to draw a card, see if they want to counter this. If they do, then I get Demonic Pact down. Nice. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Shock this in. Demonic Pact. Utilize Jace. Get rid of Fatal Push. Yes, I know. I know, guys. Calm down. And then we will uptick and pass turn. It is okay that I did that. Didn't need a Fatal Push. Want to flip Jace. They don't remove. Was playing an AoE 2 campaign. My hero got sniped by an English longbow. Was about to win. 2 hours wasted. Oh my gosh. It's the worst. Oh no, Teferi. Teferi bounces. Rude. Rude, Teferi. I'm really bad about the whole Teferi interactions. I should have this opt already fired off, but I wouldn't want to do that. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Alright, let's go ahead and see if Demonic Pact works here. I'm hoping for no counter. Hoping for no counter. Maybe Demonic Pact hits this. Win with Jace. We can get there. We can attempt to. We'll definitely be going up with this Jace. I mean, it seems odd to be doing that, but we could definitely try. I'm not down ticking, so pass turn. I can't use these ops. These ops are basically turned off at the moment. Other than I can put them in the graveyard. Azorius Charms. I'd really like this Demonic Pact to get off here, and so that I can just shoot this Teferi and open up my ops. They probably have Hour in deck. Hour. Opt will become Tome Scour. It will become. It will exist. D-Sphere's Demonic Pact, probably. Hour of Revelation. Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. Blows everything up. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but doesn't now that they have the Detention Sphere. Ooh. Yes. You can have Jace. That's fine. Don't have another one. Yes. Blow up this Teferi. I kind of want to just, like, Harmless Offering. Be like, here, have the Demonic Pact. Good luck. I cannot opt on their turn. They have a Teferi. I will now, when this dies. Narset is 2. Yeah, I'd have to opt on their turn to draw a card, and there's a Teferi, so I can't opt right now. It gets awkward. It's kind of a nice card here. Let's try to kill Narset here. This will allow me to opt on my turn. I kind of want to now. Set some stuff up for next turn. Look, they're going to counter this. Okay, they counter. That's fine. I've got to go to their turn now to do something. We'll do opt at end step here. If they counter the first one, we'll do opt again. This is Big Teferi. In response, we'll opt to Big Teferi. I'll put that on top. That's actually a really decent card here. Okay. See if they want to get Demonic Pact. They don't. Okay. Let's make them discard 2 cards. If a land, I might Narset and try the then Harmless Offering. I guess the Teferi bounces this anyway. I need to have some way to get rid of Teferi, flicker it or something like that. Drawing 2 might be more important here. I can use opt on their turn. I can, yes. I'm aware. Okay, let's go ahead and Thoughtseize for starters here. I used 1 opt on their turn, by the way. When they cast Teferi, they absorb here. Alright, so they've absorbed. I have a Harmless Offering. I could give them this, then they draw 2, and then if they're smart about it, they would bounce it. The draw 2 doesn't do anything for me because of Narset. I think it's worth seeing if they're going to punt this. We'll give that to them. We'll pass turn here. I can then opt on their turn. We Narset probably. Maybe. We'll just let them draw 1,000,000 cards here. Because if we Narset there, then we more than likely lose the game. Anyway. So they draw 2 cards. They're pretty happy about that. It's like a gift. I'm just hoping my opponent makes a mistake here and thinks they can do something with this Demonic Pact later and doesn't bounce it with Teferi right now. If they bounce it, we get it 3 from the bottom. Or not 3 from the bottom, 3 from the top. Okay, so they know how to play that card. It's good stuff. Well, we'll find out pretty quickly if it was a good play or not. If this opt draws me into something that would have made it worthwhile, then sure. They did see the line. Play another Granted here. This Sphinx was ditched. There's the approach. They're always leaving up absorb mana, which is infuriating. Bottom that. Alright. Yes, no, maybe so. You have another counter. Man, that's a bummer. Alright, I think our opponent's beating us this one. I don't think I can beat this and them drawing into it. So we'll concede here. Right? Yeah, we'll concede. Because our way of winning is Demonic Pact, and they've got that completely covered at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. We're not getting there. Okay. Duress is coming for this matchup. Our own Narset as well comes in. Disdainful Strokes and negates. All of these are good. Fatal pushes out. Roast out. 3 more cards. K-Commands aren't the greatest. May just be like 3 K-Commands. If they get a Narset down, we actually have kind of a hard time killing it, but But I think that'll be alright. We'll work off these cards. Control versus control. Approach versus Demonic Pact. Blue-white versus 3 colors. Blue-white's probably got the upper hand because they don't have to worry about their mana being a bit all over the place. So we have a dig, that's basically a dead card. Demonic Pact, that's currently a dead card. So we're looking at these 5. The negate's nice. The opt might draw me into something. Probably better to have a few more lands, make sure we don't get mana screwed. Okay, this hand's a bit better. Not great, though. We can keep this and ditch probably the Painful Truths, and then have double negate, plus a duress. Alright, so we'll duress on turn 2, negate on turn 3 here. And see if we can't win from there. Alright, we'll do duress first. We can probably safely Thoughtseize later. Alright, what do we have? We have Absorb, Azorius Charm, Detention Sphere, Dovin's Veto, and Teferi. I can worry about the Detention Sphere later. Charm doesn't do a whole lot. Absorb's annoying, Dovin's Veto's annoying, and Teferi's annoying. Let's get rid of the Dovin Veto. And then if I hit a land, we'll Thoughtseize. If I don't hit a land, we will leave up negates. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Plays that island. They have Charm. Alright, we did hit it. So we'll go ahead and do our Thoughtseize here. Ideally, we get to clear something else out. Sphinx is not a problem. I'm not worried about the Detention Sphere still. So we'll just take this to Teferi, because our negates are important. We've got an Absorb to get through at some point. Just need to draw extra lands. Be able to Demonic Pact plus. Cast an Azorius Charm using the draw feature. So here's a question. Looks like the wife is still busy over at a friend's. The answer is yes. I'm getting dog pictures. We could potentially play a little bit of mono red Punisher Prison after this. Grab another black, that way I guarantee Demonic Pact could come down. Oops. I don't really need double red. I need really double blue and double black. That's probably the more important colors here. Alright, we'll just keep going back and forth here. No reason to slam a Demonic Pact to watch it get desphered or absorbed. We'll play just back and forth magic here. Back and forth. Back and forth. Cycle's a cast out. I suppose I'm okay with seeing that gone. Cycle's a hieroglyphic illumination as well. Looks like they're looking for their lands. They do hit a land drop. castle. Alright, so at end step we can at least scry now. They'll probably field that castle away. Yeah, I gotta just let that go. Extra island here. Back and forth we go. The Demonic Pact's gonna be just so hard to stick here. Because it can just get absorbed and then we counter that and then they desphere it. So we're just gonna have to go super all in on just like 2 more lands and then I can negate and start using it. They also have 7 cards over there. This one's a hard one for us to win. Dig through time. Do I allow this to resolve? The answer's probably fine. We need to counter a threat when it's played, not necessarily a digging card, even though the digging card sets them up really nicely. I have a feeling this negate, they dove and veto. If I'm trying to negate again, then they have just an open turn. And that's not a good idea here. Clock is on our side. Shocks in. Looks like no action here again. Now they have to discard. I don't think the Demonic Pact list is, if you will, fast enough to battle another control deck. Now, we've played Demonic Pact in Modern, and we've seen where you can actually get 1, 2, and then like a 3rd Demonic Pact, and then start stripping your opponent's hand just by simply doing the discard 2s. And if we got to kind of that board state, we'd be in a good shape. But you can see here, we're trying to stick something that's impactful next turn, not the current turn. Keep grabbing lands here. So we can Demonic Pact, and then we can negate. It may not be enough. It's probably whoever blinks first here. And they're assuming I have, like, counter spells. Alright, second Demonic Pact sort of makes me want to go ahead and fire one off here. And see what reaction I get. And I can let this just go, because it doesn't matter, this one. I'm expecting like a counter of some sorts. There we go. I'm hoping they see that and go, coast is clear, let's move. Let's move in. 5 mana plus a counter. Decides to cast out. Alright, alright. Just not do anything. I get you. We won't run another one out here. My opponent needs to beat me at this point. I don't have to beat my opponent. I brought in Disdainful, right? Yeah. It'd be nice to get one of those. The granted side of the fairies, that's fine. Gets the approach. Okay. This looks like a turn we're going to try Demonic Pact. Let's go for it again. Let's go ahead and use this. Demonic Pact. We got a counter. Are we going to allow this to resolve? Dovin veto. Alright, well. At least we have double negate here. Plays what? Teferi. Counter, counter. Alright. We have to negate this, because if not, my approach becomes... Or, sorry, my negates don't get the approaches. We'll go after Teferi again here. Couple negates. Alright, we got through. Now what? Plays the Fae. They're just gonna beat me down. Just gonna beat me down. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Gotta hope that they don't have another Teferi behind that one. If they do... If they do... What do we got? Approach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It might just try to beat me down with a Fae. I've got to do nothing. Well. Disdainful. They have another Dovin veto. Nice. Alright. Thoughtseize. Let's go ahead and look at what else is going on in this hand. Alright. D-Sphere, a Spell Pierce that I don't care about, a Syncopate, which I kind of care about. Syncopate can be cast for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. So Syncopate's the worst card for us. We'll grab that. My opponent really doesn't have a whole lot going on. It's actually a shame that we couldn't quite get a Demonic Pact down. They're going to return this to hand. They discard Supreme and Spell Pierce. So they have this back in hand. Teferi's a jerk card. Alright. Let's go ahead and blink and kick her here. Nice. We had a Thoughtseize so I can take the Teferi. Or I can't now. Nifty. Should have waited. I should have waited. I didn't think they'd have a land because they went looking for a Teferi. That's a punt on my part. Alright, let's see if the coast is clear for Narset. Detention Sphere and Fae. Let's get rid of the Detention Sphere. I know they have the Fae Wishes. We'll do Narset here, see if Narset can find us something. A dig, and a Painful Truce. Well, I'll take a dig. Dig. Are the offerings most harmless? Yes. Blood Crypt, Castle, Fabled. Thoughtseize can be out. Negate can be out. Thoughtseize. Ugh. There's our two harmless offerings, which is how we win the game. Putting those to the bottom feels really, really bad. I guess it's just opt Jace because the duress doesn't hit anything right now. It feels really bad to send those. You want to take opt and offering? Oh, I went this direction. All right, we'll try to get Jace down here. Maybe use Jace. We can dig through time like twice here in the next couple turns. Go get those harmless offerings again. Maybe they're gonna put that on top of my library. couple down. Censor. Land. It's a prairie stream. So they have Fae of Wishes unknown card. Fae goes and gets the granted side of Fae. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They bounced. So Teferi's at 2. I don't have any magma spray or shock-like effects. What's up, Last God? How's it going, Slime Ball? Yours isn't very slimy, Last God. You gotta chew on that a little more. D-Spheres. D-Spheres Jace. So they have 1 card left. They have put a lot of effort into doing this. Just saying. Alright, let's start with a dig through time. Max value dig through time. Duress out, opt out, Demonic Pacts out. Negate Disdainful Stroke. No Thanksgiving guests? Oh my gosh, do you have a counter for this? Alright, on their turn, I'm going to blink of an eye the Detention Sphere at end step to get my Jace. Jace is going to do amazing things. That's what he's going to do. Cycles a Censor here. It's a pretty bad card right now. Fae is replayed. Just don't have a counter for this, please. Go to end step. Let's go ahead and cast with Kicker the Detention Sphere. We get a Narset off that, which is pretty A-okay. Bonus Narset. Alright, let's do Draw Looting. Don't have anything that picks this off. Leave him alone. Get rid of the land. Start with a Narset here. I could Thoughtseize them too. Trying to bait out like a counter spell or something. Nothing so far. I see. Demonic Pact, Narset, Painful Truce. We'll take the Demonic Pact here. I'm gonna go down here, do the Thoughtseize. I want to see what's in their hand. I want to make sure that I can get that D-Sphere out of their hand. And maybe a counter spell. Plugging away at my opponent's hand here. D-Sphere unknown, or just a an island. So good lucks to me. Demonic Pact. We'll play this as the bait spell. Teferi might have to bounce that instead of drawing. That will leave Narset alone here, and then this Fae of Wishes can tack this Jace. We'll see where that leads them. Castle's activated here. Opponent's scrying 2 cards. Scrying 2, hopefully bottom. Please don't be top. Pretty please. 1 on top. Okay, they liked 1 card. Draws a card below the scryed card. This is a pretty island. I like it. Don't have D-Sphere. Returns Fae. Okay. Goes and gets granted. 1, 2, 3, 4, and has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left. What are they gonna go get? What are you gonna go get? What are you gonna go get, opponent? Gonna get something for Demonic Pact so I don't kill your Teferi? Gonna get an approach? Well, luckily I have another Narset. Alright. Everyone loses their Planeswalkers. I lost Demonic Pacts, though. And that's big. Alright. Narset. We might get this. Narset into, like, Demonic Pact here would be good. Do a Disdainful Stroke here? Let's do another Narset here, keeping new Narset and go again. Demonic Pact, and while they don't have a counter here, let's go ahead and play this. I'm leaving myself open to the Scry here, and then a good top-end spell. As long as they don't hit it here. If they do, it's probably some sort of bounce effect. Put one card on top, one card on bottom. What do we grab? They have 6 minutes to beat me. A Dig Through Time is pretty good. Dig Through Time is pretty good. Now I'm wishing I had my Disdainful Stroke open. Luckily, any of their cards that are bouncing and drawing them a card don't draw them a card due to the Narset. We'll see. We'll see what 2 they grab here. A D-Sphere is probably their best bet. Probably a Teferi, though. A Granted side. Okay. Granted and gonna show me a card. Approach. We can make them discard 2 cards here. This will be our game plan. Ixalan's Binding. So we just discard 2 cards. We have Stroke open. I'm probably going to find this Harmless Offering. Blink of an eye. Play Jace. Pass turn. As long as Jace will flip, I can then dig through time and find the Harmless Offering, probably to win the game. Okay. 1 card they draw. What is that 1 card? What a grind fest. We're going to the final game. So we draw 2 cards. Loot. Then we'd flash back and look 7 deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There they are. I was going to say, we're getting close to them. As long as Dig went off, then I would take both Harmless Offerings so I could get through this Demonic Pact. Not bad. All right. Straight back. This destroys white Planeswalkers. Maybe I need to bring this in. I think that's more for green. And I know I added one, so I don't know if the deck has as much problem with white Planeswalkers. Alright, we'll keep this. We have a Thought Season to opt in a Narset. Keep my opponent off of drawing a million cards. My opponent also has to beat us relatively fast. Alright, we'll shock in here. My life total doesn't matter too much. Okay. We have an Absorb, a Blessed Alliance that I don't care about that card. I don't think. Teferi's annoying. The Absorb's annoying. I think the Teferi's more annoying. We'll play around the Absorb. Alright. Island. Let's go and opt first. Tap land, pass turn. Alright. We'll see if they draw a land here. Cast out, cycling. Trying to hit their land so they have Absorb mana up. They have a Searcher's Kanta here. Alright. Let's get a Narset down. Look for cards. I'll take a Disdainful Stroke. It's a good card to have. Might be my opponent on time here. I love drawing. Yeah, exactly. It's the best feeling ever. Drawing exactly what you had originally scried to the bottom there. The best feeling ever. Let's take the Duress. Let's go ahead and Duress my opponent. This might hit an Absorb. Oh, there's 2 absorbs in here. Okay, and a disallow. All right, opponent. We want to counter things. I suppose I'll just take a disallow here. Tap land, pass turn. If they play anything big, I have the Disdainful Stroke, and we can take a couple turns here before we deploy a Demonic Pact. We'll probably just play the castle out next so that I can do some scrying. Oh, Teferi. Okay. Well, Teferi. Upticks because they can't draw. Let's go ahead and play a Daemon. I actually don't want to. I feel like we are just going to win this game by, like, time. Like, playing Demonic Pact just risks a lot that I don't really need to here. Oh, gosh. Jokova. Brian catching me up on the chat that's like 30,000 lines way higher. Alright. Well, let's do a Jace here. Jace sticks. Well, I don't want to play a Demonic Pact into this at the moment. We'll see if they want to flip this. They haven't yet. 5? How many is it? It's 5, right? 7. Upticks with Teferi. I suppose I don't have this Disdainful Stroke going. Let's opt. I have no way to counter the absorbs. Blink is nice. Let's attempt to blink their Teferi here. This might get their attention. Alright, we're gonna go for it. We didn't come here not to play Demonic Pact. If we lose to this, that's fine. Nice, absorbed. Okay. Fine by me. We'll F6 through our opponent's turn. Mystic Sanctuary tapped. It's one you don't see too often. Should this deck run a couple of Nimble Obstructionists as a way to last resort? It's probably reasonable. I wouldn't put it past an option for sure. Alright, we just like slam everything in here because we're going to go ahead and knock this Teferi off with the Demonic Pact. And then I can start countering and playing things at instant speed. We have the dig through time as well. Oh, bigger Teferi showed up. Tux. Okay. So let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3 for Painful Truce. This kind of catches us up. Say okay to that. We'll play shoot. I guess I'll go ahead and just play the Demonic Pact here. And then let's looking at what I have in my graveyard. Let's uptick this Jace, and let's go ahead and just fire off a dig through time right now because I can't do anything on their turn. Let's get rid of, let's see here, Disdainful is not good here. Demonic, Fabled, Disdainful. Get rid of one of the ops. We can probably get rid of the other opt here. Well, all right, I'm taking an opt. Or no, a dig through time and a Painful Truce here. Oh. Alright. So Narset's keeping Sphinx on lockdown. They do have an absorb. We can Thoughtseize them before attempting to do something, and we can also Demonic Pact them. So this is where the opponent thinks they're okay, but really they're not. But it would be nice right now to like just flash in a Nimble Obstructionist. Alright. Target opponent discards 2 cards here. Let's get some of these cards out of hand. Let's start with a Thoughtseize. See if that gets my opponent's attention here. Alright, so we have a Blessed Alliance. We have an Absorb and a Fae. Let's take the Absorb here. I think if I do a proper dig here, we can Thoughtseize that away. And if I hit a black land, I can then Demonic Pact as well. So I'm trying to hit a black land here, which I do. And I can hit... I don't need another dig at this point. Probably just a Narset or a Thoughtseize here. Let's do Thoughtseize. Any order. Let's flash back the Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize. Oops. From yard. Take the Fae. Play new Demonic Pact. New Demonic Pact will be used to clear hand. Old Demonic Pact will be used to draw cards. Oh, they got a Syncopate. Oh, it's only a Syncopate for 1. Nice. Alright, we avoid Syncopate ruining us here. Alright. The other thing we could do is pick off both Teferi and Teferi. So they drew an Azcanta for the turn. They have these cards. Uptick, uptick. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Just Blessed and Syncopate in hand. So I can do 4/4 here. So this one has deal 4, draw 2, lose game. So 4 here. This one has a lot of options too. We can deal 4 to the other Teferi. We can Thoughtseize away the Syncopate here. So let's Thoughtseize away the Syncopate. Then we can Painful Truce. So they have Blessed Alliance in hand. We will attempt a Painful Truce. Painful Truth lets us draw. We hit our Harmless Offering. Let's see here. Damage discard has been chosen. Damage has been chosen. I don't believe I have to do anything crazy here. So uptick this. Tap land. Scry at end step. Pass turn. All the good stuff. We'll clear the way before sending in our Harmless Offering. And we'll have Negate open as well. Opponent's got 1 minute. Azorius Charms, Cycles, Azcanta. They're not going to flip this one for sure. Censor, Cycles. I'll go ahead and negate that. It's a fine thing to negate. Alright, looks like it'll be our turn, and I believe they have that Blessed Alliance. Draw 2 cards, and this one is target opponent discards 2 cards. And then we will Harmless Offering the one that I need to. Let's see, damage, discard, and draw have been chosen. This is damage and discard has been chosen. So cast here, here, 3, F6 to my opponent's turn. They choose to lose the game. At least that's a hope. Guess I could have bounced the search so they didn't get that trigger. Maybe a few triggers going off that I shouldn't be allowing here. Uses Escanta. Do they have a way to get rid of Demonic Pact? This is already on the stack. I'm not sure it would matter. There you go. Look at that. Whew, that was a brutal game. A long and brutal game. There you go, folks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely grindy. I like that it's grindy. I like the interactions with Dig Through Time. It's pretty good. That was a long, nice game. That was an interesting game. A lot of things I couldn't do at instant speed because of the Little Teferi, but their Little Teferi, like Narset really shut down that from being able to do Sphinx's Revelations. They needed essentially Detention Sphere to ruin us with the Narset, and now they're deciding between Desphearing a Demonic Pact or a Narset.